Okay, so, um, so this is obviously, as we've established, after all that goes down.
After the meeting.
Yep, and everyone is moving about, getting ready for cryo. So Lauren tidies up her room and grabs her mouse because the mouse cannot be left behind. And as she's moving through the hall and through the main quarter, that's where she finds a ram, then, I assume.
Yep, he is just in the common room. He hasn't moved since the meeting.
And I assume Mac is still in the other room or whatever.
It's a chance, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Back with Amanda then.
he hasn't moved at all then?
No, not really.
Hey, we're just gonna do this right off the bat then. Hee-hoo.
Wow.
2 successes to try to look into your soul.
Oh, hang on. What do I roll for resisting? I never resist these things.
What's your credibility?
Oh, it's a 3.
Okay, straight clout.
Alright.
Or I allowed it before for someone else. Straight cool.
Thank you so fucking much.
No!
That's just because you're a cold motherfucker. Not everyone can get that one.
No. Damn it. It's a really nice roll.
That's pretty good. Better than 2.
It is much better than 2. So she can't see through you. Shakes little fist. She will approach.
Okay. He just looks up as you come closer and he nods his head at you.
She nods and then she sits down next to him.
He doesn't say anything for a moment.
And I suppose I should note, since she was getting ready for cryo, it's the freedom flower Lorne now. Her normal attire, which is the crop top.
Yeah.
For cryo.
Mm-hmm.
And she sits there and she has the mouse that she is letting run over her hands. And she does like the thingy where you let the mouse basically infinite run because you keep switching hands.
Rem kind of watches the mouse and he just reaches into his pocket and pulls out a packet of cigarettes and pops one in his mouth.
Has she seen him smoke?
No.
I did not know you smoked.
Well, gave it up for a bit.
Well, if you pick it up now, then you'll have to give it up again.
Habit hasn't gone away, Lord. He doesn't light it up, he just lets it sit in his mouth. And he reaches into another pocket and pulls out a lollipop and he offers it to her.
She takes it.
He just slumps down in his chair, watches the mouse.
How are you?
What kind of answer do you want? What are you looking for here?
Whichever you wish to provide.
I'm fine, Lord.
She makes a face.
He glances at her. already said whatever I want.
This is true. Question here. See, obviously he hasn't changed out of what he was wearing before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does he have splatter on him?
Hey, quick chance. Does he have blood splatter on him?
It's a pretty big gun.
Yeah, he's got blood on him. And other stuff.
Other stuff, right? She maneuvers the... Okay, so the lollipop, is that in a wrapper or is it just out?
I'm not gonna put the lollipop out in my pockets. It's in a little
I suppose,
paper
yeah,
wrapper.
otherwise it'd pick up
Yeah.
like lint.
Yeah.
Okay, so she hasn't freed the lollipop yet. So
Mhm.
she'll place that beside her, and then she moves the mouse to one hand, and will continue its perpetual movement with one hand.
Oh my god.
And she kind of turns more towards him.
Mm-hmm.
We both know that's a lie. And she will pick a fragment off of him.
He watches her do it.
And flick it.
Fine, Lord. I should be asking the opposite. How are you doing?
You're deflecting.
Sorry. Sorry you had to, see that.
It is as it is. Were you made to do that?
How do you mean, made?
Told to.
It was an order, yeah.
Did you know him?
For a while, yeah.
In your opinion,
On him or shooting the guy?
both.
Complicated.
And she continues to do a little bit of the preening of picking stuff off of his shirt.
He'll watch that for a couple of seconds and then he'll just reach up and grab your hand and stop you. I'll get changed. Sorry.
I would hope so. We don't want to wear that into the cryo.
Pulls a face. Yeah, no, that would be uncomfortable.
And unsanitary.
Yeah, sure, unsanitary. What about you and little fellow? You hanging around pretty late this time?
What do you mean if I am staying awake?
Should head into the cryopods.
I will go there once everyone has gathered. I have no intention of staying up.
Slowly lets go of your hand. Suit yourself.
She offers mouse.
Oh!
Would you like to hold him?
He blinks a bit and reaches out to take mouse.
Sets mouse in palm.
Rem just keeps his hand very steady. He doesn't really know what to do with this. He's holding it out from his body a bit, just like unsure.
Oh, you should probably cradle just a little closer.
She'll use her
okay.
hands and maneuver his.
Just in case he decides to jump.
Yeah, well, I mean, if he jumps at least...
Her hands will form a gentle cage, so the mouse has no option.
No option, no choice. Rem's just looking at the mouse like, oh.
Alright, are you ready?
Oh, what?
Just do what I was doing.
Oh,
You put one hand in front of the other. The mouse likes to move.
oh, okay.
And she'll show him kind of what she was doing when the mouse was on the move, quote unquote.
He puts one hand in front of the other and just waits.
And the mouse inches forward.
And wait, and then, like, realize, oh, I've got to put the other hand in front of that one now.
And
And it starts...
moving.
He starts doing it.
There you go.
And he's just... Oh,
It's soft.
it's so fucking tiny.
It is. I am very glad that Captain let me keep him.
But he's not the only one, right? You wanted to keep the other rat we found in the moon base.
I did. I did not see that one. Was not allowed to.
Well, if you don't see it, you can't know what you're missing, right? It's probably a good thing.
I still miss it. Have you had a pet before?
No, definitely not.
If you had
So,
one, what would you want?
if I don't know, Lorne. Oh, you're kind of putting me on the spot here. What's your ideal pet then? Not a mouse, surely.
I mean, I like this mouse.
You do like the mouse, alright. Guess I should have asked something else.
There's so many neat things out there, I wouldn't know.
Here's
We didn't have a lot of animals aboard the stations.
oh yeah.
Rodents mostly, they seem to get everywhere.
Mm. So you didn't have much choice, but if you wanted a pet, they were rodents.
Mm-hmm. I like hamsters. They're very sweet.
What's a hamster?
Like this, only little short, tiny tail.
So when she said this, I mean, she basically points at the mouse.
Mm-hmm. Ram will stop moving his hands for a moment, just so we can watch the tail properly.
Mm.
Short and tiny. Do they, like, chop it off or something?
No, I think they're just naturally small.
Oh.
And I think they're more round than mice, but I'm not sure.
You're not sure? I thought you said you liked them.
I do like them.
Okay.
I just
Alright.
didn't have a mouse and a hamster at the same time.
Oh. Well, you got them big old eyes of yours. I'm sure you could figure it out.
I guess.
Does he look like he's cool with holding the mouse still, or is he kind of giving the?
No, he's okay with it.
Okay.
But actually, he will hand it back over to Lorne anyway.
Hmm.
Here, take this.
All right. She
Uh,
takes Mousy back.
Thank you.
The sad thing about them is how short their lives are.
Oh, God damn it, Lorne.
She's petting the little mouse's head.
Rem just tips his head back against the edge of the seat, looks at the ceiling. He says, oh yeah, real sad.
Yes. About 3 years.
Not even as long as the Rossi. I mean, long as I've been on the Rossi.
How long has Ram been there?
5, 6-ish.
5?
Years.
5. Okay, so
Not
Ram,
including like jump time.
not including or yes including?
Not including.
Okay, so he arrived a little after Rye and Lorne then. Yes?
Mhm.
No?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Rye's been there for 8 years. Don't know how long.
Oh, I thought Rye was 5. Okay.
Oh no. Rye's been there for a bit of time.
Okay. Lorne has been 5. I don't know if it's with or without cryo.
Probably without,
Okay, so
if Lorne knows people well enough.
okay. So then she's been there about the same time that Ram has been. Yeah?
Mhm. Yeah.
A little shorter than how long we've been
What you plan on doing with him till then?
here. Well, keeping him, of course.
Oh yeah, just that?
What else?
Well, he's pretty tiny, but I'm sure you can get some meat off those bones.
She squints.
He kind of half smiles at you.
I don't think he's edible.
By decree of Lorne, huh?
At my degree.
He looks at the mouse. Lucky boy.
I mean, you couldn't even really do much with his fur.
I don't know. Might fit on one of the kids. Nice little backpack.
Too small.
He's smiling a bit more now.
Much too small.
Don't you think it'd be a good little accessory? Keep him warm in the winter.
No. Clearly, mouse should be. What is the word? Taxidermy. That.
Taxes. Ram just like taxes.
Texas.
It's taxidermy. But what is the word?
Yeah, I know. But Ram is also, what is the word? Both of them squinting.
They're both looking, they're squinting and looking at the mouse.
What is the word for taxidermy, little one?
Taxidermized? Taxidermied.
Taxidermy. That doesn't sound right.
I don't know. Hana will know.
You go find him then.
I could. And
You
I
should.
All right. One question though, because I remembered right now.
Oh yeah.
When we enter shock, Do you taste color?
Blinks at her.
Roll me a 1d100.
Mhm.
And tell me what you get.
Yep. 3.
Fuck. If this was a
Mm-hmm.
if this was
Yep.
a staying awake roll, you'd be dead, Chief.
Yeah,
So
no,
what
I'm aware.
what you get is for that split second, it really disorientates you to whereas everyone else may get, odd sensations. You get a lack of sensation
Oh, that's fun.
and then a
No, it's not.
images, sounds, and other things which are kind of like memories, but just as you're getting them, they fleet away.
Ooh.
And you always are left with a sense of dread right after that.
Alright.
That's fun.
First you get hit by that just lack of nothing, then you get hit by these weird, they're like memories. And then that fades and you're left for a couple seconds of just the intense dread.
Mhm.
And then it just fades back to the lack of any sensation, and then you're good.
Mm-hmm. Ram just kind of... He takes the cigarette, still unlit, out of his mouth. He kind of just pops it back into the box he's got.
Mhm.
He shrugs a shoulder. I don't really get much. Guessing you do taste colors.
I do.
Do I have
Yeah,
a
what's that
reason
like?
to try to empathy you on that?
Yeah, you can go ahead and empathy. It's fine.
Squints.
She's trying to figure them out. It's cool.
4.
God damn it. Let me try.
All right, so you are going to need to get. You need to beat Lorne's roll by 1. If you tie, you failed.
Oh.
No, I failed.
Okay.
Here you go, Lon. He's lying.
What
He
is
looks, spacey.
What is it?
What is what?
What happens when you jump?
Sensory deprivation. Kind of the opposite of whatever you got going on.
I am sorry.
Don't be. Sounds pretty interested on your end.
Colors don't taste good.
She says as she starts to lean back and get up.
He kind of just shrugs at her and smiles, and he says, "Yeah, well, at least you're tasting something."
As she's leaving, she's just going,
Meh.
as she hunts for Hana. And I think that's good for that recording then.
Yeah.
Yeah.